Hello everyone, this is Motbot, this is the PentaCraft server, and this is episode 24. So, yesterday, um, Mojang put out name changes. So that's awesome. So if I type, get situated here. This is new. I'll get to that in a minute. If I type in chat here, and ignore that Optifine thing, I don't know why I typed that. That. Check it out. I got my name changed to Motbot now instead. Oh, can you do anything with that UUID? I don't know. We'll ignore that. Yeah, my name is now Motbot from Motman2. Obviously, Motbot being my YouTube username. Now it's my in-game name too, which is awesome. And a few other people on the server that are not on right now have changed their names as well. Bobblebrain is now Mr. Bobblebrain, which is his YouTube channel. And JP Short 100 is now Ezio 100, being the Assassin's Creed reference. Yeah, so that is awesome. Really good stuff. I do really like it. I heard that scoreboards got kind of screwed up because of it. I don't know. We don't use scoreboards anymore on here. We had a death counter and we had a mob kill counter. When we started building mob farms, we got rid of the mob kill counter, and when deaths started getting over 50, we got rid of the kill or the death counter. So it didn't really affect us that much. Really only helped us. But the next thing I want to talk about is this here, the Speed 2. So first off, check it out. I got 3 wither heads. I've been doing a lot of wither skeleton farming recently, and I've also noticed I think they spawn in groups of like 3 to 4 because I noticed that they spawn like I'd find groups of them like that a lot. So I think that's something that's just pretty useful because with a looting 3 sword and getting 15 or 16 skeletons in the first 2 or 3 minutes is really good. So I spend maybe 20 minutes to get that many, which is it's just insane. So I already did one, and I recorded it. I haven't actually edited it yet. It'll probably be pretty short because I killed that thing extremely fast. This time I did use potions, um, so that thing went a lot better and was not quite as derpy, and I didn't die. So I'll play that footage in a minute. But this is the beacon now that I got from it, and this one is orange. And my goal, I think, is to have all the different potion effects or beacon effects around my base and use a different color for each beam. And I really like the neon ones. Like the neon purple's awesome. The orange isn't quite as neon as I'd like, but it's definitely very bright. Neon green will probably be the next one that I do, and I'm not sure where I'm going to put that one actually. There's a room dug down at bedrock down there, and I also found a cave and lit up a bunch of that, so now my mob spawner, which is over here, right there, is now more efficient because of it, which is of course positive. And I also found some diamonds when I was digging that out, so that is awesome as well. And if I got another one, I might put it back here a little bit more. There's going to be a building here eventually, and I'm thinking of maybe like a tree farm or like different types of farms. Not I just all I know is that there's going to be a building here. That's as far as I've gotten on that. I might put the beacon back here. I don't think it'll reach my whole base, but it would look pretty good. Like if I put it like right here, as far as relative position to the other two, and that would probably be the bright green one. I think I can get a bright blue one too. Not quite sure how bright those get, but that would be really cool, especially at night. And I wish I would have shown this at night. Oh, starting to get dark. That was pretty good timing then. So in between episodes, and I'm just going to try to blow some time while I wait for it to get dark enough to see that. I did finish the tunnel. Actually, I said I was going to, but I didn't quite believe myself. Although this I should probably change up, like just put some blocks over it so it doesn't look quite as weird. Oh, my things are gone. But yeah, so this thing is done, and I'm going to take that to go to spawn because I want to spend the first part of this episode there. I had mentioned at the end of last episode that this episode is going to be fairly all over the place. There's a bunch of odd jobs that I've been meaning to do that I haven't gotten around to, and now one of them kind of hurt us, and I will get to that when I get to spawn. But now it is nighttime, and parkour like a pro. There we go. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're gonna look from down here. Look at that. Like, that is just awesome. And if I can get a green one back there, maybe a blue one coming up through this mountain, although I think that'd be right through my base, so that might be kind of odd. Another thing I had thought about was putting them all inside the pond here and kind of lining them up like that. I think that could look cool. Like, if I had one like here, maybe here, like right there, maybe back here, and like, oh, Okay, not all the legs gone. And maybe one like right here if they shot up. That could probably look pretty cool. But that'd require more beacons, and I don't have that many right now. Hopefully by the end of this episode I will have 3. But yeah, so that's that. Now I'm going to head off to spawn. I'm going to use the railcart system so you can see the thing finished. And actually what I just thought of is I think I'm going to save that Wither fight for the end of the episode, and then also do that one, and then just kind of montage the two. I think that'll be my best bet. Hello. Hey guys. Yeah, so if I do that, and then it'll be kind of montaged, which is good because I like doing time lapses, and a montage is fairly similar. That I haven't changed. Let's get a good view on that. Kind of coming to grips with it. I kind of like it. I don't know. I'm still in between. This part I really like though. This is probably my favorite part of the tunnel. It goes right under a river, and so I put blue glass on it, and it gets some nice natural light. It looks best at day, I think. But I just said it. I know I wanted it at nighttime for the beacon beams, and then now I want it daytime for that. So can't always have my way. So yeah, it's actually a fairly short ride, and this is a little entranceway, and we come right back up, and that's what I want to do this episode, and then we come right in here. And that's awesome, and now that's going to be what I'm going to use to get back, so I don't got a bunch of carts messing up my thing. This is something that Bobblebrain also, or Mr. Bobblebrain now, has put in. It is a gamer question of the week, so different games, he makes up some questions, and then he deals out prizes to those who win. So this week's question is, in the Legend of Zelda games, what is Goma? I do not play Legend of Zelda. I have never played Legend of Zelda. I do not know the answer, and please do not laugh at me. I believe JP has played Legend of Zelda, and he probably knows the answer, and we do not have the same answer, so I think he's right and I'm wrong. So, giant crab, giant spider, giant flexin bunny, Webbit, giant octopus, or giant turtle. So, me, right here, I put answer B, which is giant spider, and Ezio, or JP, put A, which is giant crab, and I do believe that he is right. And if we hit this secret button that I just noticed like an hour ago, and get it one more time, if we hop back here, yeah, I found a little secret room. He could have hit the button better, but it's not like it's anything super secret or super crucial that no one sees it. But week 1 winners are me and Panda. I don't remember what that question was. Yeah, I'm not sure what that question was. Week 2 winners was just me, and then week 3 winners was just JP, and I think this is week 3, which means he got it right and I got it wrong, which is kind of expected. Of course, I don't like Google the answer or anything. Gonna be fair. But speaking of stuff that Bobble has built around spawn, he also did his tunnel, which this part looks really, really nice. Like, it's a lot of gray, but it just works because it's different shades of gray. And sea lanterns also look amazing with stone brick. I didn't quite realize that until he did that, which is really cool. And he's got lighting behind it as well with the lava. You don't really see that from over here, though, which is kind of sad. Although lava seems to kind of be the death of him. Oh. Okay, well, here. First off, you are going to die. Now. So this was his animal breeding area. Looks like... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, welcome to Bobble King. Gonna talk about this in a minute. So he's changed his place up. It was called Bobble's Barn before, and it is an animal breeding place. If you come up here, there are animal pens for different species. Let's see, yeah, you got wabbits there. You got the pig things there. That's his tunnel that goes off to his base. I like that like bridge style. I was thinking of doing something like that, but my tunnel would cross the plains, and that wouldn't look quite right. His goes through mountains, so it works, you know. Let's go down here. And I think this is where... Okay, so here's a wheat farm. Looks like he just used that. He must have been on just like recently. And then different animal things down here. So you got sheep here and cows here. And then these two I think are for the cow, or not the cows, sorry, the wabbits and the pigs. And I don't know, okay, rabbits, wabbits, pigs. those guys, and those other ones. And then if we come out here, this door I'm actually going to break right away because we have a Titan. And there's a fairly sad story about this Titan. So I'm using the zoom function right now. So this thing right here, this giant monstrosity. Whoa, chests don't render. Whoa, that looks so weird. Okay, there's chests here. There's double chests. Oh, that's awesome, though. I wonder if I could use that for something. Oh, I don't think so. And only half of the Pentanon. Alright, well, anyways. This thing kind of broke. Because the problem with dropper elevators is if they get backed up, they don't work again until you empty them manually. No one knew that it backed up, and no one, thought to empty it. By no one, I mean me, because I was kind of the one that built that. So the chunks unloaded, and all those doors merged into one village. So, little maintenance ladder right there to fix the Titan, and by fix I mean absolutely rebuild it. So big shout out to JP for doing that, or Ezio. I don't know what to call these people. Like, do I still call them their old name? I don't know. It's gonna be confusing for a while. Ezio equals JP. JP equals Ezio. But yeah, so that thing's gonna have to be fixed. And I hope to God that he does not build it one block off and screw up this, because this leads down into here and into the storage, which you can kind of see. Although luckily we have a huge reserve of iron. Well, he fixes that. And I did just break the door because I want to put a fence gate there so that it doesn't mess with the Titan when he starts rebuilding it. So make sure that doesn't get screwed up. There's no door on there. There's no door anywhere else around here that could mess with that. This might be just outside the reach, but honestly I don't think we should risk it after having to rebuild it one time. I don't want to make JP go through that again. Although luckily he wanted to throw away all the doors that he used last time, and I kind of snagged him from the trash bin and got him back to him, so it's about 6 stacks of doors. So hopefully that helps a little bit. But other than that, to ensure that this thing does not break again, I'm going to be moving it, and that is why you saw the giant hole here. I did end up going with the hole instead of having like a PentaCraft logo there. Let's hop down. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay, let's hop back in here. So this up here is the chunk loader. Or not the chunk loader, rather, the dropper elevator. And yeah, so this thing is full. So this clock basically just stops working until I would empty this. And these are all backed up way back to the Titan. So a more efficient way and a flawless way would be to move the actual chunk loader, the nether portal, and the item feed, which is empty all the way up. Now you can see the chest. Is to move this down so that we can avoid using the dropper elevator, which means that it's not going to back up. I mean, it'll back up, but it won't break, which is what we want. And so I think I'm going to put that right about here. These are going to have to move. This is for the chicken storage. Everything up there, I think I'm going to pull down here. So I'll have like the chicken farm going like wide across here, and then storage for chicken and feathers there. And then we have an egg farm as well. So that's the chicken farm. And then the egg farm is right here. And that's going to go, if I can just hop down here, on this wall. And then I'll decorate the rest of the room and put a glass window here to look out. And it'll just kind of add, a little bit of detail to this wall instead of being solid gray, which is definitely something good. So all this up here also will be gone, which means that we can have another building right here in the valley, as I like to call it. And I kind of want to carry this out too, like having the trees and the bushes and the flowers and stuff. I had started doing that, and I was going to carry it out further, but then I never did. Maybe that should just be something specific to the valley. But anyways, that's not going to be this episode. These are going to be gone, and this will be completely flat up here. And since Corp built this and that one at the start, like when we very first started on this map, he's going to have first dibs to build up here if he wants to. Otherwise, because JP built the Titan twice, never mind that second time. He'll have next call on it, and if he doesn't want it, I really don't need it, so I'm going to offer it to Bobble. But I do have one plan. Okay, let's see if I can land in there. Oh, oh, oh. Nope, not quite. Been repairing a lot of my armor recently, too. I got a new helmet, new boots, with, unfortunately, only Depth Strider 1. But I got Feather Falling 4, so that works. I'm going to need a new chest plate soon, too, because that's on its last repair. But anyways, I recently, from my mob farm, got about 15 stacks of bones, which is quite a lot. And then they were all gone. Yeah, I came into my base and found about a half a stack of diamonds, about a half a stack of gold ingots from Bobble Brain, and then he took the bones. So obviously completely fair. Not going to complain about diamonds for bones. And I think I'm going to open up a shop like that, sell some of the items that I get. Maybe the gunpowder, I think, and the bones are going to be the most valuable drop I get from that mob farm. And I think I'm going to put like a shop here. That'll be a future episode, hopefully in the next few, because that's something I really do want to get working on. Slime too, definitely, because I have lots of slime. I have like 5 double chests, I think, full of slime. So that's great. But anyways, I'm gonna get all this stuff here moved under. I want to get this down like pretty much right away because I don't know when Ezio/JP is going to be starting this thing, and I don't want these things to unload for him again. So that was kind of a scare, opening up the villages.dat and finding only one village. Stuff has to break. And it wasn't really the server's fault, it's just how dropper elevators work. Yeah, right, yeah, so I'm going to have to move all this stuff, and then I'll get to decorating this place as well. Alright, so I have just spent a substantial amount of time working on this, and only to get this done. And I probably sound pretty tired because I've been working for a while. It's about midnight right now, and I've been working since about 6 p.m. on this stuff. Not necessarily just on this, but I've been playing straight for 6 hours. So sorry if I sound a little weird right now, but it's a really good time for me to record, so I'm going to take it. But anyways, this is the exact same system that was set up there. You can see the dispenser that shoots the eggs on top of these half slabs here. And then when they die from lava, that is going to go in a little bit. The airdrops will See, the downside to recording this late, I can't talk. Anyways, their drops fall through the half slabs into the hoppers, and then it goes through an item sorting system, same as that we had in over here. That went down into this storage, and that goes onto this storage. So this is about the same storage. I think it's about 4 chests less, but it's still not enough. Obviously, it's vertical now instead of horizontal. But this is the last chest to be filled up, and it's filling up. And for feathers, we're up to this one, and then there's these 3 after it, and of course the hoppers behind it. So I think down here, this is where the original storage was going up, if you can kind of picture the chest here and the chest here. And this is just going to be like extended bulk storage to protect from overflow. Not that an overflow of chicken's a bad thing, but just to make it easier for when people come to grab chicken. Yeah, so I did not get nearly enough done, at least as far as I'm concerned. I thought I was going to get a lot more done, but that did take a long time. The chunk loader is the only thing that's left up here. The egg farm's gone as well. That's going to go on this wall here. I think all the chickens up here and then the storage below it. I think my voice sounded really raspy there. Sorry about that. This wall will be pretty much empty over here. And then if you hop through here, this is where the chunk loader is. Or I keep calling it the chunk loader. This is the item elevator. We're going to replace that by just putting the chunk loader right here. And then the rest of this area will just kind of be blank. And if we get a beacon for spawn, which, you know, I've been doing a lot of wither farming, or wither skull farming. And once I get every effect by my base, I'm going to then put some in other places like farms, and spawn obviously would be the next one. And I think that could go right in here. I think that'd be a good place for it. So yeah, so these guys are gone, and it's pretty plain up here now. All that's left is this thing. And honestly, this could come down right now because it's not being used. But these things are filled with poppies, and I don't want to spew poppies everywhere. So yeah. So I'm going to keep working on this thing. And I hate to mention it, but my last few episodes have been about 40-ish minutes long, which is pretty long for an episode. And I think one was like 47 minutes. I don't try really to make my videos that long. I just keep talking and keep working, and they kind of come out that way. So I'm really going to try to shoot for about 20 minutes or 20 to 30 range. But I think that first clip was about 16 or 17 minutes, and I've been talking for a few minutes here. To have the wither fights in here, do this, and to do the other thing that I wanted to do, it's it's probably going to be another long episode. Do let me know though what you prefer, if you like 20-minute episodes or if you prefer the 40-minute episodes where I talk just a bit longer. But anyways, I'm going to keep working and I'll be right back. Alright, this place is all cleaned up and there's a few chickens here. I think when it... Yeah, Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Okay. Yeah, those guys just like randomly appeared there. What actually went... Kevin and Kevin Jr. I didn't have a name tag for Kevin Jr. So let's change up the staircase after moving these guys underground, and also wrap this path around here. And I swapped out a lot of these paths. The steps were the stone half slabs and another stone brick, which I think works better because it's closer to this gray than this gray is. So that's all the way around, and that path still has yet to go up there. But anyways, if we hop down here and don't miss, and wait, oh crap! I took my boots off. Whoa, invisible shoes. I took my boots off because I was gonna go add an enchantment to it, and I forgot to do that. Hold on. I think I tossed it in my ender chest. Crap. Okay. Here they are. Grab these things as well. I'm totally prepared, by the way. Let's put that back there. What's that? I don't know why I put that in there. Okay, let's put these guys on. Let's hop back up here so you can... Actually, we'll just go around this side. See? It all works out. So this is the chicken and egg storage and the chunk loader. This room is just going to be a tunnel that goes through. I don't think I'm going to decorate this. I can't really think of anything that would go in here. So, haven't really decorated this room yet, other than that one wall. And it's obviously not done. But then I added in the place for the egg storage, which for some reason is much bigger than this. Yeah, I didn't predict how much space I had real properly. So I'm going to dig out a room down here and put extra chicken and extra feather storage in case stuff backs up, which of course it will because that's where we're at chicken. And I think I actually already showed this. It's been a while since I've recorded. It's been about 24 hours now. I probably still sound pretty tired though, so sorry. This is the chunk loader. Works exactly the same. There's a hopper clock here with 50 items in it, about 45 actually I think I put in there so that it would go faster in case server lag. The server will not, or the chunks rather, will not unload. And yeah, there's a lot less storage here, but that's okay because JP/Ezio has a thing over there for overflow protection where if that hopper, the furthest one back that has poppies in it, if that fills up, then the our items are just going to keep going right past it and will go into lava. And then if there's space in there, the poppies will get sucked up and they will get into that hopper and eventually make their way into there. So we should never see this stopping again. And this goes right up with the same portal, which is strange because I thought the Y value took a roll, but it's a good thing that it didn't, and I'm glad. Because I didn't want to mess with that. So anyways, with this, I still have to put the glass over here and get the lava in to cook the grown-up chickens and to make sure the lava or chickens will not spill out. And then I'm going to put glass over the front, and right below that have some upside-down stairs here so the hoppers will be covered and the glass will look supported. And I think I'm going to use cyan glass. I think that could look okay. I was trying to think of what colors are going to be around here. Like there's lots of gray here, which is why you see the gray here and on this wall eventually as well. Oh, I could put extra storage here instead of going down. I think that's what I'm going to do actually instead. And then I actually don't need that area down there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do so that this wall has something on it. And then the floor will be the wood like that, and that'll probably be stone half slabs. That can't be wood like the floor like I was thinking because it'll be lava right here. So yeah, that's that. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot to do, and I'm just gonna jump right to when I have this thing finished, because, like I said, I want to get this episode around 20 minutes, and I still have the Wither fights to put in there. And I actually did fight the other one, and I've got the 2 fights now edited, and I have the clip ready to put in to the project. So I know where I'm at that. This episode should not be carrying on too horribly long, but yeah, so I've got this to do, and I'll be right back. Alright, so the regular glass looks a lot better than the cyan glass. That matches this so much better. I don't know why I thought cyan would look good. But this definitely works, and it's a lot of stone brick, but I think it sort of does work with the stone brick over there, or the andesite rather than the stone brick here. But yeah, just in like a normal standard wood floor, like I said, and the stone slab ceiling. Yeah, that poppy you just saw was just a visual glitch. That didn't actually come out of the portal. I had lagged before and tried to pick up poppies that were sitting on the floor. I was like, what the heck? What's happening? Did this thing break? But it actually just, they were just glitch poppies and I had lagged out. But anyways, the storage over here, I decided to just make for chicken, and I've only filled up about that much. It doesn't have hoppers or anything running into it, it's just manual storage. So we're back a few chests on here. But we should have plenty of... Oh, did I? I guess I did actually empty out these chests evenly. Yeah, so we should have plenty of time before these fill up. There's not a whole lot of chickens above here, and there's just the one guy in there right now, and when he grows up he'll die, and his meat will end up in there. There's some chickens up here too for the egg part. They're just, they're babies right now, so they don't lay eggs. But if we come out here, yeah, like just a little tunnel, better than before though. And a little lava lighting down there. I had an extra bucket of lava after doing the lava for the chicken farm, and I was just like, oh, under the floor. And I didn't like there anyway, so it worked. Yep, so we got, oh, crap. Oh, that's all I have up here. Oh, crap. Alright. Wasn't paying attention real well. Could have sworn I had done that. Oh, crap, I don't have any... Oh. This has just been a total derp. Alright, let's get some of these. I think I'm just going to spam all of these in there. See how many chickens I can get. And then I'm going to put dirt on top of it. I didn't have any dirt on me, that's why I was like, no, I think there might be some... Oh, here we go. Alright, let's just grab that. It's not really mine, but it's dirt. And it's been sitting there for a while, so I don't know if anyone's going to use it or not. Let's just check some in here. Try not to knock them out either. Yeah, like that. I don't want to knock them out, because I like to have them here. The damage that you're seeing, that's just false damage too. That's not actually doing anything to them. Eggs don't actually deal damage. Try to at least spread it out though, because they do knock back. That should be better. Alright, well, I'm going to finish this up, and then I'm going to cue the Wither fight, and then I'll be back after that. GG Withers. Ah, that was fun. That was awesome. I just completely annihilated those things. But anyways, turning dark now, so you can see these beacons when they're the best. And I went with the blue before doing the green. Wasn't too sure. I thought it'd be dark, but it's actually not that dark, and it pierces the black really well. I really like the way this turned out. The next one will be green though, and that'll go like either back there or somewhere over here, maybe back there. I don't know. The slime farm's back there, so I don't think I can actually put one back there unless I put it up here. But there'd be really no point because it doesn't reach down greatly far. But yeah, so these things are awesome, and hopefully between episodes I will have more of them. Let's just hop around here and get a better look at it. I got haste 2 now, right here. So that is potato. Uh, that's awesome. I can break stuff like insanely quick. And it's another one that looks kind of derpy. If you look down, it gets cut off like that. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. And I can't get on that tree. Come on! Oh. There we go. Alright, anyways, this has been Mopbot, and I'm out.